My sister and I are our father's two human kids, but his first baby was his 1939 Ford, which he got in 1970. Back then, he spent over 2 years restoring it as an old school hot rod. Our mom's first impression of him was two legs sticking out from under the car. Dad drove the Ford at his wedding to our mom in 1974 and both daughters' weddings in 2002 and 2017. Most guys with classic cars value low miles and no grime, but Dad's Ford has over 150,000 miles on it, and he regularly drives it to events hundreds of miles away. The only awards he wins at car shows are for owning the car the longest or driving the furthest distance. When my sister and I were kids, Dad got up super early to work a full day at a lumber yard, and then work as a handyman and remodeler until evening. But he always found a little time to work on the Ford or drive it to a local cruise night. When he started his own one-man remodeling business, he worked even harder to put us through college. Now he's slowing down and trying to retire. Our dad always drops everything to help my sister and me, whether we need a fence built, an outlet replaced, or a basement finished. He never asks for anything in return, so we want to nominate him for Garage Squad. Ford needs some TLC, but Dad is giving that attention to a new grandson named for him. Dad always tells baby Patrick how the Ford will almost be 100 years old when you turn 16, and he wants his grandson to drive it. The car's milestone birthday is a big deal in our family. For the Ford's 50th birthday in 1989, our parents threw it a party, including a cake with candles that were blown out in the Ford's exhaust.
All right, get back, kid. Okay, Pat.
Leave it. All right. Got their wish. I wish I had a new paint job.
Dad has done important maintenance and updates over the years, but he's always kept a late model flathead under the hood.
And mind you, we're doing a Ford using genuine Ford parts, of course. Took me 2 hours to yank it all out. Got a lot more time than that putting it in.
The interior has a 50-year-old butt print, and the body needs a little work. After doing so much for everyone else, he doesn't ask for much. For Father's Day one year, we surprised him with new running boards, which really made a difference. Instead of working on his own classic Ford, Dad has even offered to help his son-in-law, Jay, restore a 1965 Galaxy convertible. Jay and his late father never finished putting it together before Jay's dad suddenly passed a few years ago. The Galaxy has been sitting in his sister's garage for 5 years and is now back at Jay's, who lives in the same town as Dad. If Garage Squad wanted to help with a pair of classic Fords, Jay's Galaxy has all of the parts and can be trailered to Dad's house. It just needs to be put back together. It would be amazing for Dad and Jay to both drive their Fords to local cruise nights with Patrick and have 3 generations enjoy these classic cars. Dad reluctantly admitted that he's no longer able to take his or Jay's Ford apart and put it all back together again like he did in 1970. He did all the bodywork and painted it himself. He built the engine and put everything together, every nut, bolt, wire, and bulb. His mom modified the Warshawski upholstery kit to fit the seats. Since then, he's made some updates and fixed things as they came up, but he wants to make the outside look as good as it runs on the inside. We can't nominate Dad for one of the shows that pretends to steal the car to work on it, because he would blow a head gasket. And he doesn't need all the bells and whistles of the other shows that redo everything brand new. Dad loves how Garage Squad maintains the original character and integrity of classic cars. We promise, he's an entertaining character with endless stories, and we have decades of photos and video that document our love for the Ford.
Yeah, hopefully this will be the last time I ever got to take anything apart on this engine, and next time we do work on the car, it'll be paint job, interior, and no more mechanical headaches.
That's it.
you getting that Jeep tucked in or what?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, we're gonna run.
Yeah, let's go.
The car runs great. I need help with doing the body again. 50 years ago when I was young, I could handle it. Anymore now, I don't want to take it apart. I'm afraid I'll never get it back together and can't drive it. And all I want to do is drive it. It's my favorite thing to do. Fires right up. Ford flathead V8 power. Like it should be. Someday maybe we'll have a new paint job and it'll look nice again. Come on, Joe, I could use your help. I could use all your guys' help. Electrical harness mess. Thank you for even considering doing this. Got plenty of room, and I'll move everything out of the way that we need to move out of the way to get it to happen. Someday, if I get some help, it would be much appreciated. Thank you, guys.
Let's see the face of our mechanic.
Yeah, baby! And it's running smoother than the old engine.